This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling. So should we... No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The talking style and...
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over the divine voice of wisdom? Often echoes.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you...
Shh! My friend here has some doubts.
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the Lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. Oh, the gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years. Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two
Actually, Paimon thinks this is...
I admit that the orientation...
Is that so?
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit...
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father, when I start talking with him, listen carefully.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the adventure?
Speaking of,
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pit.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you...
So...
Oh, no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had...
I see. I'll have someone in charge of logistics.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always... Nahida, you've really thought... It's my duty to protect Samaria's citizens.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh?
If I recall, you were...
That's right. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor, but I'm still...
What an admirable... So this restaurant...
That's right.
I see.
So, was that it? 3 familiar faces should be enough for... What's the point of all the information we've... Sataria's already used to avoiding her problems. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz, although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of... Oh, Paimon gets... Although she knows she should return home to help the people... Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Sataria is also too smart to... If we simply engaged her under the guise of King... But if we were to borrow some of her... So, you mean you're... Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria. So that's... Exactly. Huh? That's no problem at all. Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at it. You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you... If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But yeah, don't beat yourself up. All right.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Here she comes! Satori is here! Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintance, as for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. Paimons... Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find out...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me is a very... are you...
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about...
Okay then. Strange. Your cats seem... I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a bell for some...
Well, actually...
Huh, I see.
So, which fortune do you want me to read?
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you...
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods are asking, Sitaria, why
haven't I gone home?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home?
I'm sorry. I know I failed. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me...
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret...
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa! She just ran up. Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida. All I know is... Anyway, enough... He's out of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away!
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for? Oh, right. Your old man's... Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. Actually, while we're talking about him,
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
if you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret is he has a quick temper, and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to—
Oh? So, who are you siding? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose—
Akeem, you don't mean—
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this! You really zeroed in on the issue, but once everything is... Come on! Sataria's already started...
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be—
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never—
Shishan, don't tell me that you've—
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should— In reality—
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer justify everything. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! This is the most important part of—
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Watcher.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happened.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics?
What King Deshret? Many people I know—
Miss Sataria,
you—
King Deshret is immortal. And you must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a child of King Deshret. Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where— I've also been running from my— But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it—
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth.
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a—
That's not important. The important thing is to pass. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps you could—
I've actually never believed in the gods, but please tell me, what can I do?
How much do you know about the—
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around this— But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only— I've just been working to meet the Grand Sages. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city.
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the—
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always— let me see—
Let the Academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again.
All right, I trust.
So, the Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed the Traveler's execution was in well. Pray, But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? No. The truth is the true guardian.
What's the hurry?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind. Shh! We're on a secret mission. Yep, Paimon's right. If something were to happen, my exists after all. The academy. Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of... No, I think he's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to... I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. Well, regardless, as long as you're here... There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards. This hour of the night.
The triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no! What should we do? These are all just regular people! Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here! Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the God of Wisdom.
Is the heater going to be okay? We only made Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainar? And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. So, yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, but what are the Fatui after this time? Yeah. Nahida said we'll meet again. You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited? Even though he turned it down, there's no time to...
Hold it right there! A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around.
Are you mercenaries from the
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru.
The outcast? But why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time.
You're up, travel...
Transfixed!
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements! That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah, looks like. But this doctor guy seems like a going up against smart people. Traveler Kale! It's nice to... To be honest, I'm not... As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tainari, did he go up... Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the Avidia Fort? He left? But was weird too. Master Tainari always... No, I only found out to leave and... Master, I know that before he became a Forest Watcher, Master Tainari once...
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what... Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI. Got it. Well...
Overruled. The hearth is now extinguished.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion. transfixed! Go on. My turn. This shall not be my fate.
Wind blade! Freeze!
What's the hurry?
Just sharpen my I'll take care of it.
Laid bare.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Terra Smash!
Overruled.
Dodge this!
Terra Smash! Transfixed! Cross!
I got careless. Fry! I got careless.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion. Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.